Open the file. The advice everyone repeats is reward yourself after you finish the hard thing. The research points the other way. The reward works better when you fold it into the hard thing, not after it. That move has a name and we will use it all day: temptation bundling.
Earn your treat, do the workout, then watch your show. Grind through the work, then go get the good coffee. Discipline now, pay off later. That is how rewards are supposed to work.
It feels responsible. It feels obvious. And it has a quiet flaw that wrecks it in the exact moment that matters. The flaw is timing. At 6 p.m., the couch is right here, and the reward is a full hour of effort away. The cost is immediate and the payoff is distant, so the payoff barely registers when you are deciding whether to even start. The carrot at the end model loads all the pain up front and all the pleasure way out at the end, where it cannot pull you off the couch. So the workout stays what it always was, pure cost.
Source file: Milkman, Minson, and Volpp, 2014, Holding the Hunger Games Hostage at the Gym, Management Science. The field experiment randomized people at a fitness facility into a full temptation bundling treatment, an intermediate treatment, or a control group. The outcome was actual gym check-ins, not self-reported exercise.
The want was tempting page-turner audiobooks, the kind of story you want to keep hearing. The should was going to the gym, and the catch is what makes it a bundle. In the main condition, you could only listen to those audiobooks at the gym. Want to know what happens next in the story? You have to show up and work out. The book was held hostage to the treadmill.
Result: initially, the full treatment group visited the gym 51% more often than control. The intermediate group visited 29% more often. The same abstract reports that the treatment effects declined over time, particularly after Thanksgiving.
Say those numbers back to yourself: 51 and 29. That is the gap between dangling the reward after and fusing it into the behavior. But before you run off and bundle everything, here is the honest limit, because it is a big one. The boost faded over time. A break in routine, a holiday, travel, a disrupted week, and the bundle lost much of its pull. This is not a magic switch you flip once. It is one site, one specific want, one specific should, and the headline numbers describe the early weeks.
Follow-up file: Kurgios, Mandel, Park, Milkman, Gromit, K, and Duckworth, 2020, Teaching Temptation Bundling to Boost Exercise. In a 4-week program with 6,792 participants, audiobook plus temptation bundling encouragement boosted weekly workout likelihood by 10 to 14% and average weekly workouts by 10 to 12%.
That follow-up matters because it shows the mechanism is not just a cute Hunger Games story. You can teach people the idea, hand them an audiobook, and still see movement. But the effect is not infinite. Treat temptation bundling as a strong starter engine that needs refueling, not a machine that runs itself forever. So what is actually true? Reward after keeps the want and the should separate, so the workout still feels like pure cost. Reward during fuses them. The workout becomes the only way to get the thing you want, so showing up stops feeling like a sacrifice and starts feeling like a treat you have been waiting for. The behavior you were avoiding turns into the gateway to the behavior you crave. You do not earn the reward by finishing. You collect it the whole time you are doing the thing. I put the one-page version of this, plus the behavior selector and the if-then builder, into a free PDF called the Habit Lab Starter Kit. The link is in the description. Here is the protocol: 3 moves. First, pick one want, something you genuinely love and can ration. A specific podcast, an audiobook series, a show, a favorite playlist, a fancy coffee. One thing. Second, and this is the whole trick, attach it exclusively to your behavior. The rule is one sentence: I only get the want while I do the should. The audiobook only plays at the gym. The show only runs while you fold laundry. The good coffee only happens during the morning pages. Exclusivity is what turns a nice pairing into a real bundle. If you can get the want any other way, the bundle has no grip.
So the bundle fails if the reward is available everywhere else.
Exactly. Make the exclusivity physical, not just a wish. Keep the show on the one downstairs TV. Put the podcast on a playlist you only open then. Make it genuinely harder to get the want except during the behavior. Third, watch for the decay. The research told us the pull weakens, especially around disruptions. So plan the refresh before you need it. Cue the next audiobook. Have a swap ready. When the show ends or the holiday hits and the pull drops, that is not failure. That is the signal to refuel, not to quit. A bundle that fades did its job, you just line up the next one. So here is the takeaway. Stop saving the reward for after. The reward was never supposed to be the finish line. It is the fuel. Bundle the want into the should, make the exclusivity real, and watch for the fade so you can refresh it on purpose. That is temptation bundling, and the turnstiles back it up. If you want the one-page protocol, the behavior selector, and the if-then builder, grab the free Habit Lab starter kit linked below. And if you want all 12 weeks built into a single system, the book is the 12-week Habit Lab on Amazon. Open the file. Bundle the reward into the work. We will see you in the next one.